Often people ask me, where should we go for our family vacation? Well, that's a very broad question. My name is Emily Jackson, and I am coming to you from Great Family Adventure to talk about where to go as a family for family vacation time. Some questions that you should ask yourself when you're getting ready for a family vacation are, what are the goals? So if your goal is just to enjoy time off with your family, sometimes that could even be staying home. If your goal is to learn a new skill or a new sport or try something new, maybe look into different areas where they're known for that specific activity. So for example, if your family really wants to learn how to ski, maybe spend some time researching best ski mountains for families getting into skiing or snowboarding, and then base your vacation around that. Another example would be if you wanted to learn how to fly, fish, kayak, any of these things, it's good to look at what are the best regions for this as a family. And often by looking into that specific sport, you'll be surprised at how many unique locations pop up that maybe you've never even thought of to go vacation with your family. Another point to consider when deciding where to vacation as a family is, what is it that you're looking forward to? When you're going out and planning, if it's not a sport or just time off or something specific, is there some type of scenery? Is there a famous waterfall? Is there a museum? Is there a hiking trail? Is there a monument? Just something that you're looking forward to, something you've heard of, or something that you'd like to know more about, and you can plan a whole vacation around that. So often, I'm a professional kayaker, and the river really dictates where I go. And some of my favorite vacations and some of my favorite family memories are when I go to this town that doesn't have much else going on. It just has a river running through it, but then I learn more about the community. I learn more about the different amenities that that area has. And that has kind of turned different little places into some of my favorite places to visit for our family vacations. Another thing to think about when you're deciding where to vacation with your family is think about the age group of the kids. So maybe they're not quite ready for the type of activity that you're hoping to do with your kids. So I went and did a ski trip with my children to Monarch Mountain in Colorado. And my daughter at the time, Parker, was only 2 years old. And while we had a great family vacation there, I really thought about how much better that vacation would have been had she been a little bit older. We could have all enjoyed the mountain that much more because she would have been equipped to participate on the mountain herself without as much assistance as she needed as a 2-year-old. So when you're planning your vacations, instead of just looking at best family friendly, really think about what are the ages of your kids, what are you hoping to get out of it? Because at one point, that could be something you want to do a few years down the line, or there may be some things that are better for kids at a smaller age, and go ahead and do those things now while they're the age appropriate before they get too much older. The last point for choosing your family vacation, but I think it's something that everyone should really get on the same page beforehand, is planning a budget. So when it comes to choosing your family vacation, budget can be a big factor in deciding when, where, and how you go. So there might be somewhere that you really want to visit, but it just seems really expensive, or flight tickets or rental cars are just out of your range or price point that you're comfortable with. So for what we do is we look at the different time of year. So often there'll be a region that we really want to explore, but we need to just take a step back and think about, okay, well, maybe we should be exploring at a different time of year because they have seasonal deals or it's a lot cheaper. So just because a certain region can be expensive at one point in the year doesn't mean it's unreasonable throughout the entire year. So do a little bit of research in some of your favorite places and see what is the most budget-friendly time of year to visit, and then make sure that the activities you want to do in that area are available to you. I hope some of these tips have helped you decide how to choose your family vacation. They certainly work for us. And be sure to give us a like, follow, comment on some more content you'd like to see. And I appreciate you guys following along this great family adventure of ours.